Will Ferrari deliver in the cold desert weather? Ferrari is the only team that has so far stopped Red Bull's dominance with their victory in Singapore, and the team is optimistic, looking forward to the return of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. On the unique low-downforce track in Sin City, the Prancing Horse expects a good race, and not only that, they even strive for the highest spot on the podium. Could we see another Ferrari victory this season, which so far has been one to forget with some exceptions, and could a potential win propel them in front of Mercedes in the constructor standings? Ferrari is quite confident in its attitude for the upcoming Las Vegas Grand Prix, acknowledging the challenges posed by the intricate SF23. More than 40 years after its last, albeit unsuccessful appearance in Las Vegas, Formula One is returning to the vibrant city. Instead of the makeshift track in the expansive Caesars Palace Hotel parking lot, the event now boasts a well-designed 6.2-kilometer street circuit, featuring a section along the iconic neon-lit strip. F1 teams will enjoy the convenience of a dedicated pit and paddock complex tailored to their requirements. Las Vegas marks the 6th street circuit of the season, and Ferrari anticipates a strong performance with quite a strong basis for confidence, if we can put it that way. Ferrari has demonstrated great ability on street tracks throughout the 2023 season, achieving notable successes in Azerbaijan and Singapore, and a Marina Bay street circuit witnessed Carlos Sainz clinching a victory, marking a rare non-Red Bull triumph. The prospect of another street circuit in Vegas has heightened expectations for Ferrari, with Leclerc expressing confidence in the team's performance. The Las Vegas circuit promises a thrilling mix of permanent and temporary sections, creating a challenging environment where low-downforce configurations are anticipated to be crucial. Reflecting on Ferrari's previous success at the low-downforce Monza track, where they secured pole position and led the early stages of the race, Leclerc is optimistic about the team's prospects in Vegas. Las Vegas is going to be a good one, remarked Leclerc during a media briefing. All our indications suggest it's going to be a low-downforce circuit, and as such we are confident that we can be competitive there. However, Leclerc acknowledges the nuances of the SF23 package, describing the car as having a narrow operating window. This characteristic, he believes, has been a challenge for Ferrari, prompting a focused effort to address it in the upcoming season. Let's not beat around the bush, Leclerc emphasized. The struggle for us has been to understand why that is. I think we understand that most of it might be in the DNA of the car, so for next year, we are focusing on making it a much more benign car, one that doesn't have such a narrow operating window. You might get accustomed to hearing this sentiment throughout the week, but the anticipation for Formula One's venture into Sin City, particularly Las Vegas Boulevard or the Strip, is palpable and exhilarating. Organizing this race has been an immense undertaking, and the event is bound to be a spectacle purely due to its location and the prospect of racing amidst the dazzling lights of iconic resorts on Saturday night promises an epic visual experience, and the excitement extends beyond the race itself. The official commencement unfolds with the opening ceremony on Wednesday night, featuring a star-studded lineup of music legends alongside the drivers themselves. Track activities commence on Thursday evening in preparation for the highly anticipated night race on Saturday. How excited Ferrari are for the Las Vegas GP is shown in the fact that they revealed a special livery just for the race in the desert, showcasing a new design with a white rear wing, accents on the engine cover, and a circular white number board, a nod to previous cars with strong ties to the United States. The transition to a fully red and white livery required approval from all of Ferrari's sponsor partners, and will be complemented by updated overalls for drivers Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. This decision to embrace an all-red and white livery pays homage to Ferrari's rich history, particularly recalling iconic moments from Formula One's heyday in the United States during the 1970s, and the colours closely resemble those of the Ferrari 312B that Mario Andretti piloted in 1971, securing his first F1 victory at the South African Grand Prix that year. Throughout the 1970s, Ferrari maintained a significant amount of white, as evident in championship-winning campaigns with Niki Lauda in 1975 and 1977. The white theme extended beyond the wings, as engine covers were frequently adorned with white and incorporated the red and green hues of the Italian national flag. While the team reduced its use of white after 1978, there was a brief return in 1993. However, the challenging season with the F93A, plagued by competitiveness and reliability issues, prompted Ferrari to revert to an all-red livery in 1994. Will this help them, though? The conditions for racing this weekend will be tough, as teams and drivers alike are predicting a challenging weekend, with sessions taking place at night amid single-digit Celsius temperatures that will inevitably impact tyre efficiency. Like Clear, Vasseur believes that Ferrari will roll into Vegas with strong prospects. Vegas will be difficult, but I think everybody is anticipating that it will be difficult, commented Scuderia boss Fred Vasseur. It will be more than a night race. It could be, I don't know what. Conditions will be very, very cold, but it's a new track with a kind of special layout. We have to take it as an opportunity to come back to Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship. We have to trust them, F1, the Frenchman added. If you have a look at Miami last year, it went pretty well, at least on the racing side. The track was well prepared, and it will be the same with Vegas. I have to be honest, Ferrari's performance predictions this year have proven to be unreliable, similar to a hit-or-miss scenario with their car. The team's chassis and aerodynamic engineers, under Enrico Cardile, appear to face confusion and challenges. Furthermore, a shared issue between the two teams is evident in excessive tyre degradation and struggles to optimize tyre performance, and this common genetic trait poses challenges for both Ferrari and Haas, reflecting a broader struggle to manage their tyres effectively. While Las Vegas may be a low-downforce track, Ferrari still needs to address the crucial task of getting the tyres into the proper temperature operating range. Ferrari faces a significant challenge in managing the competitiveness between its drivers, particularly with Charles Leclerc currently in 7th place, trailing Carlos Sainz by 22 points. Despite having one more podium finish than his teammate, Leclerc's position suggests a tight intra-team competition, but Ferrari has issues they need to address moving forward. According to Ralf Schumacher, a former driver, the issues at Ferrari cannot be solely attributed to the staff or technical principles, and both drivers, Leclerc and Sainz, have been criticized by Schumacher for not offering sufficient feedback to the engineers regarding the car's behavior and desired modifications. Schumacher elaborated on this earlier in the year, expressing disappointment in the drivers' consistency, and he mentioned that Leclerc and Sainz, in his view, are not consistently providing the necessary input, with examples of mistakes and misjudgments affecting the car's performance. While Ferrari's overall team was deemed to be performing better than the drivers at that time, it remains to be seen if any significant changes or improvements have occurred since then. The question arises whether Ferrari can address these issues and potentially enter a rebuild process for 2024. The uncertainty surrounding the team's ability to fine-tune and comprehend the fundamental problems may indicate that substantial changes might not happen in the near future, and the challenge lies in resolving both the internal competition and the communication gap between the drivers and the engineering team to achieve better on-track results. Ferrari must not allow the competitiveness of their drivers to affect their on-track results, because contrary to some beliefs, it does indeed matter whether you finish P3 or P2 in the constructors' standings, which will give you less or more prize money at the end of the season, which you can then include towards developing next year's car. And with Mercedes and Ferrari being so close to one another, and we have to mention McLaren here as well, the Maranello squad better get their act together in the final two races and deliver the best result possible. Their entire 2024 season might depend on it. What do you think? Will Ferrari have a good race in Las Vegas? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.